Hey guys, it's me 80s from 144. So today, guys, I'm going to do my semifinal preview for Morocco versus France. Oh, it should be a good game. This should be a good game, guys. This will come up to you guys on Wednesday at December 14th. And it's going to be taking place at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And the winner of this will obviously play the winner of Argentina and Croatia. I think to start first off, we have to give credit to Morocco. I think the fact that they made it through to this stage is incredible, you know, and we have to talk about this team because this team coming into this World Cup was a team that I always knew had a great squad. I always knew that they're one of the most talented teams um, from Africa, you know. And when people are asking me which nation would do the best from Africa, I always said it was Senegal. It was Senegal or maybe Morocco. I didn't really have faith in the other three nations, to be honest. I didn't really think that neither of the two were going to advance. I only had Senegal to advance from Africa, by the way, in my original predictions. But I just think it shows how talented the squad is, and because my issue with Morocco is that they always are a great team. I think when it comes to qualifiers, they're always so good, but when it comes to like big pressured games, I always feel they fell short. Like I feel like whenever they needed to perform, they always underperform. I'm looking at the Egypt in the Afcon, then Benin in the Afcon, and even to some extent last year's last World Cup in particular. But you could see how this team has really gelled, and I think Walid Regragui has done a great job with this team. And keep in mind, guys, he's a proven coach with them. Like he's won the what is it, the Africa Champions League with Wydad, which is one of the most successful clubs in African history. So, and he's known for defensive football. And I think in this kind of game, with Morocco being defensively solid, they've been excellent in the back. Bono's been keeping clean sheet for clean sheet. I believe he has kept two clean sheets in the group stage, and then two in the knockout stage. Four clean sheets. I think he has kept the most clean sheets of all any keeper in this World Cup, which I think is all very very impressive in itself. And I'm looking at this Moroccan team and saying, yeah, they really are doing great. And you know what's also really crazy with this Morocco team? They're even losing their defenders. Like Mazraoui is not going to be available, I think, for this game. Agared is not going to be available. I don't even know if Saiz is going to be available. And they've done well without those key players, which is actually insane. The fact that they could even keep clean sheets even without their starting best back line is pretty impressive. And so I think we have to give a huge shout out to what Morocco has been doing. As for France, France have also kind of proven me wrong. I didn't expect France to do this well in this World Cup. I had them bowing out in my round of 16. I knew they were always good enough to get past the group because, let's face it, the groups was never really. It was pretty straightforward. Let's put it this way. And for me, the thing that's really impressed me with France the most is this guy in particular, image, Kylian Mbappe. This guy has been phenomenal for France in the World Cup. I think he's been one of France's best players, as well as Griezmann. I think Griezmann's been really quality for them in the team, and I think he's done a great job. I also been impressed with Dembele to some extent, and this France team is just looking so good. They're just looking so good, and Giroud has also impressed me too. Like with this coming up clutch goals, especially the clutch goal against England, and I think for France in particular, I don't know about you guys, but France kind of feel like it kind of feels like that Real Madrid team that three-peated like a few years ago. Like, it gives me that kind of same vibes. Is that they're gonna be tough to beat. They're gonna be tough to beat. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the head-to-head record, real quick. So as you guys can see, this is the head-to-head record, and it's actually pretty interesting. I gotta say, Morocco's actually got one win in the last 11 games against them, and France have won 7 games and draw 3 times. So last time the two nations faced off against Joe was in 2007, which ended in a 2-2 draw. So it's been quite some time since the two nations have met. They haven't met any World Cup fixtures, so this will be a first World Cup fixture. They have met in some of the like cup competitions, like the friendlies and stuff like that, but never a competitive game. Okay, let's go look at the Morocco lineup. So let me go ahead and let's talk about this team. So the lineup they have here is a very interesting lineup. They have Bono in goal, which obviously we know he will start. Hakimi is going to start. Yamik, Saiz. I'm not sure if Saiz will start. Allah will probably be the left back. Then we have Onani, Amrabat, and Amala. And then we have Ziyech and Naziri. Oh, sorry. And Naziri and Bofal. So I think for Morocco in particular, what they need to do in this game is that they want to win this game, they have to be clinical. That's one of my big concerns with Morocco is that I don't think they've been clinical in this tournament enough. And we saw that even against Spain and Portugal, they really just struggled to hold on to the end. And we saw how much pressure Spain and Portugal will hold them under. And especially given how France are, with the amount of attackers they have, it's going to be very difficult for Morocco to keep that back. Like, they're going to have to be excellent defensively, you know. And I just think it's going to be very imperative that they can score any chance they have. I'm looking at that player, Chedri, man. That Chedri guy is awful. I'm sorry, that guy is awful. And maybe it's a blessing that he's suspended for this game because obviously, as you guys know, he got a red card in the last game, so he'll be suspended for this game. And I think for Morocco, as I said, they have to be clinical. Like, we use him in Naziri, he needs to put away those chances. And I'm looking at Bofal as well. Okay, so for Morocco in this game, they got to attack as well because I don't think just defense is going to be great in this. Defense alone isn't going to be enough. As for France, I think the France lineup is pretty straightforward. I think obviously Giroud's going to start up top. Mbappe, Griezmann, Dembele, Rabiot, Tuchemi, Theo Hernandez, Upamecano, Varane, Koundé, and Lloris. Like, there is no injured players for France at the moment, and no one's suspended for this game. The only change I could see France maybe potentially doing is maybe um, starting Kingsley Coman over Dembele because I don't think Dembele has been that great. Um, so maybe we could see Coman slot in, but other than that, I don't really see any other changes to France. I think they'll play the same 11, to be honest. And as I said, let's go look at the players missing. These are the following players that are missing for Morocco in this game. We have Chedri, who's suspended. Saiss is injured. Mazraoui is injured. Algarit is injured. And Ziyech is injured, according to football. Well, Ziyech is actually doubtful, so. And the Sabiri. So these are the following players, man. Morocco have an injury crisis right now, as you guys can see. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game pans out. So now for my prediction, guys. This was a tough game to call. A very tough game to call. I really do. Something tells me that Morocco might win. But I just think, though, that as much as I really want Morocco to win, I obviously would love for them to win. Something just tells me that it's going to fall short. They're going to fall short. And I just think that for me, Mbappe is really that guy. I think Mbappe is really the guy that's going to be the difference in this game because he was pretty much non-existent against England. He didn't really do much in that game. But I think in this kind of game, Mbappe battle versus Hakimi, that's going to be the battle to watch in this game. Like, Mbappe plays on the left, Hakimi's the right back, so that's going to be a big battle. Obviously, they're two PSG teammates as well, so that's going to be really interesting. And I just have a feeling that Mbappe might just he might just he might just have a crazy game in this game. And I just feel like for me, for Morocco, I just feel like they're going to be hard done by. I think they're going to be hard done by individual quality from Mbappe. And I just have a feeling that France will win this. I have a feeling France will win this. I hope I'm wrong. But unfortunately, I do have France to win this. I just think Morocco, they'll just fall short. I think they'll give it everything they can. I just worry for Morocco is that I feel like they're going to waste those chances when it comes to final third. I just feel like for me, they're going to waste. And I feel like France are not going to really play well in this game, but they'll find a way to win. See, that's the thing with France is that I don't think they have to play well to win, but they can find a way to win. And that's what we saw against England is that they didn't really play that well, in my opinion, but they somehow got the win. And that's what I think about this France team is that, as I said earlier, like, I just feel like they have that champions vibe to them. So, yes, guys, I have France to win this game. It's going to be a close game, though. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, obviously. But I do have a feeling France is going to do this somehow. And I'm going to say courtesy of Mbappe goal. I just think Mbappe is going to do something crazy in this game in the second half. And I think Morocco will feel devastated. So, yeah, that's my World Cup semi-final prediction and preview. So I want you guys to comment down below your predictions in the comment section below. We're guys to do the match predictor as well. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can also check the community tab as well. Obviously, made it this far. Consider it liking the video, hit that subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts. Also check out the platforms in the description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.